Likes everything so far. The one thing, defensively, they want to foul less.
Well, that sounds like a coach to me. It was my battle cry, too. I like your aggression. I like the things you're doing, but keep your hands in your pocket. Move your feet.
14th year in charge at UC Davis. Jim Les did something that Coach Braun did. Took a mid-major to the Sweet 16 when he was at Bradley. Jabril starts the scoring. Blakes, the Duke transfer, 3 on the way, short. Saved right to Stanford. And Okpara, a nice reverse lay-in.
Great defense, but then you just, allow an offensive.
Great movement from UC Davis offensively. Jabril, foot on the line. Got it.
And Tim, that's over the 7-foot. You've got to turn him to where the help is. You turn him baseline, there's no help, but then there's the baseline, which is a kind of a defender as well.
This is what makes Raynaud different. The 7-1 Frenchman from 3. And that's almost a shot clock violation. Agarwal gets the rebounds. First time in for Carl Doherty Jr., 6'3", 200 from Arkansas. He's a transfer, as is Johnson, who floats it up and in. Johnson's got 22 straight games in double figures. He's got 3. Cardinal lead is 1. Raynaud steps into a 3. You gotta respect it. Keeler just beats the 10-second call. Aiden Kamen in for the first time tonight. And Raynaud this time inside the line, and he's got 8.
Lunge, you make an effort to defend, then he's right by you for a foul.
Second team foul, first on Keeler. In the corner, 3 for Chappelle. Good. 6'9" wing from LA. And this guy's 6'9", 225. He's a freshman. Very sharp-looking freshman. Steps into the 3 and knocks it down.
Well, that's over the 6'10" Campbell.
Davis, they lost by 6 at Alaska Airlines Arena in Seattle opening night against Washington. This man, Johnson, put on a show with 35 on that night.
He protects the ball, tucks it, and draws the foul. You're not getting that ball out of his hands, and you got to play without fouling, which not easy to do.
Wow, Blakes!
Not to be outmatched. Tim, how about Jaylen Blakes says, what you can do, I can do better. That's a pretty good finish by Jaylen Blakes.
Johnson trying to draw the foul. Fast break.
Pretty good defense by Keeler. Didn't give ground and just made him go over the top of him.
Raynaud. We win! 3 for 3 from deep. Sellers, athletic transfer from USC. Agarwal to the hoop. Leaves it off. What a pass to Raynaud.
I love the move by Agarwal.
And Davis trailed a lot of that first half. It was a tough one against the Menlo Oaks in their first year in the NCAA. As Blakes, that's a tough shot he knocks down.
Well, I like that shot for Jaylen Blakes. He's really good at getting in the paint and going over the top of you.
Jabril with the response. Jabril, really consistent player. 9 points a game. 3 on the way is it.
Well, how about that for the shimmy, the shake, and the score? Hard dribble. He puts it down and raises. I mean, you got to honor him because he's quick enough to go by you.
He's got 9 tonight. His career high is 14. Keeler, right free throw line, extended, rattles it in.
Well, I like that shot from Benny Keeler.
Ends up with a wide open 3 for Blakes. That's the opposite of a broadcaster's jinx.
No.
Oh, nice move. Keeler, the floater, off. Raynaud with the tip. Maxime. He's got 17 in the Cardinal and the first half on a 9-0 run.
You could draw it up. Great defense, but even better offense. There's the drive, and Raynaud with his, what I call his best offhand. I love his left hand. He's so good with it, and goes up, guides the ball back in the basket. See if they can keep Stanford off the glass, off the board.
Raynaud 3 for 6 from deep. Everyone else was 1 for 10. Sellers, that'll help out.
He's been really good, and he can knock that shot down.
Stanford only had 4 players score in the first half. That's Sellers' first bucket. Perfect execution, Tamba. Tamba's played for the Spanish youth national teams. Goes up, nice reverse lay-in. Johnson saw Raynaud, said no thanks. Jabril, though, he's into double figures with 11.
The more you guard him, the better he is. Do yourself a favor, get some stops, and then come down and solve it on the other end. You might see Stanford go to his zone here.
Already 14 fouls against the Cardinal as Johnson floats in. And to your point, Coach,
the momentum has been completely in the Aggies' favor.
8-3 in terms of the second half thus far. Raynaud, that'll help.
Now that's a pretty tough, as you mentioned earlier, a two-man game. Pretty tough to defend. Play, you step through the 2 7-footers and score it and get fouled. Davis Aggies are doing a good job of really making Stanford have to get it up now and play on a short clock, but they're scrapping.
Nice ball fake. Okpara and one.
Okpara to watch him get by baseline, go up, absorb the contact. That's a big basket because the Aggies were knocking the door down off of Stanford's house that they were building.
Johnson's got 12 now, 23 straight games in double figures. Keeler, bounce pass. Blakes couldn't put it away. Agarwal the second effort. Raynaud blocked out of play.
They flipped the script a little bit. They've been a little too happy with the three, and they haven't defended as they did in the first half.
You saw the foul trouble. It's right out of the break. Tamba cuts it to a 10-point game. 8-point lead for Stanford. They led by as many as 21. Bank shot, rattles in. It's a 6-point game. Johnson again. Keeler trying to find the open man. Little ISO heavy for the Cardinal. Raynaud misses down low, but the tip, and that's a big bucket.
That's a huge basket.
He's got the double-double, 21 and 10, 4 for 4 in terms of double-doubles this year. Raynaud couldn't get there in time as Tamba lays it up and in. Johnson's gonna go right to the hoop. Nice defense from Blakes. Sellers using that athleticism blocked. Raynaud, lefty, shots in. He is bringing Davis back into this one. And Johnson with the steal, and he gets up for the slam. Aggie team asking for a travel there. Agarwal, Stanford really needs that three, and they got it.
Well, they must have heard you, Tim. He's going to give you something on this end of the floor. If you can get a high-low.
Okpara almost ran into his own man, and Raynaud was out of bounds. There's that pick and roll. Oh, Raynaud tried for the highlight reel play.
Well, and he had a chance to lay it in.
Tamba on the other end cuts it to 6.
I think he chose the good-looking play.
Such a fun player to watch in Oakland over the years, Monte. Nice set play, and it's in for Kamen.
Well, that's significant. Came out of the timeout, they said, we're going to give Davis their own medicine. We're going to have a design play to go inside.
5 on the shot clock. Keeler, heat check. Rims out. Raynaud gets it back to double digits. That's a huge 5-0 spurt for the Cardinal. Oh, they left Johnson wide open in the corner, and he makes him pay.
Yeah, that's the danger of the zone. You lose matchups because you get 2 on the ball.
Raynaud working on that spin move. Short little hook shot. He's got 27.
Well, I like it, Tim. Here's, again, the zone look.
Raynaud, this would be a big three, and he's got it! First time in his career with 30.
He says, you know what? That not so fast. I mean, that's a huge shot.
3 seconds to get it across. They do. Blakes left his feet, off balance. Nice shot. Great job by Kamen. 2-on-2. Blakes straight to the hoop. Rochuk down low.
Nice patience by the big fella with his footwork. Great job.
Al Smith told me before the year the goal is, first of all, we need a 500 or better record. Raynaud, is this the backbreaker? There's 1,000! Maxime Raynaud's got 33!
Tim, you called it. You started with 3 for 3, went into a cold lull, maybe got a little too happy with it, and then now is finished with his last 2 that have been pretty much daggers.
Raynaud got that look in his eye. Agarwal, nice reverse land.
And I think they'll take something from this as a learning tool and count it in the book. But big win for them to go perfect on the season. Great effort by Jim Les and the Aggies as well.